Okay, so today we're going to look at how to achieve more by doing less. Now that seems like I'm actually contradicting myself, but today I want to show you how you can do that. So, none of us are going to say that we wish we spent more time at work. Okay, it's not going to be written on our gravestone, I wish I was at work more. It's just not going to happen, is it? And I see so many therapists and coaches that are just getting burnt out. They're trading their time for money. They're working really long hours. They're charging not their worth. Okay. They're undercharging, in other words. And it makes me really sad because we're losing therapists. There is a shortage of speech therapists in the UK. And I have been a speech therapist for over 30 years in the UK. So I know that there is a problem. I know that therapists are feeling overworked, undercharged, undervalued. So, once you get to working 50 hours a week, maybe it's 40 hours in your 9-to-5 job, and then another 10 hours sort of doing reports and assessments and things like that, you end up being less productive, actually. And that's according to research. So do you want to have a crisis in your life? Do you want to burn out? No, of course you don't, right? So in today's episode, I'm talking about how you can achieve more by doing less. Okay, and one of the things I would like to ask you to come to is a pricing your services workshop, which is happening this Friday. And I really would recommend you to come on that. I've left the link in the description. It is the last time I'll be doing it in August. So I really hope that you'll be able to come. So let's have a look. Why do you want to be more productive? Well, it should be about freedom, really. It should be about freedom to focus, freedom to fully be present with the people that you love, freedom to be spontaneous, to just turn up and do something spontaneously, freedom to just do nothing, to just chill out. Okay, and that's what we're talking about today. Is that freedom, that time freedom. And so I'm going to share with you my screen, and hopefully you can see it here. There you go. Right, can you all see that? Okay, great. So this is my freedom quadrant, really. So passion, I want you to think about the passion that you have for your business, the things that you love doing. Okay, so I want you to draw this grid out, and in the top left hand corner you're writing passion. In the top right hand corner you're writing proficiency, the things that you're good at, the skills that you have, the knowledge that you possess. Okay, the experience you have, write it all in there. Okay, and then in the bottom left hand corner you write no passion, and in the bottom right hand corner you write not proficient. Okay, there are going to be things that you are not passionate about, you just don't like doing, and there are going to be things that you are not proficient at. Okay, so what I want you now to think about, I'm going to bring a bit of color in here, is here, this section here, the yellow section, the top two quadrants, we call it our desire zone. Okay, let me just write desire in there. That's the desire zone. And then this one here, our bottom two quadrants, we call it the drudgery zone. Okay, I'm going to write that out because it are the things that we really hate doing. You ever feel that? This is the drudgery zone. There we are. Okay, so that's the drudgery zone in the blue section there. Now, if we had, we looked at the diagonal quadrants, let's look at this one here, passion and not proficient. Okay, we call this the distraction zone. Okay. Distraction. Those are the things that we like doing, but really, we're not really good at it. You know, someone else is a lot better at it. So I quite like creating creative things on Canva, you know, making workbooks up for my clients, or you know, making it look pretty and all that sort of thing. But it takes time, and actually my time is quite valuable. So really, someone who is like a virtual assistant whose hourly rate is a lot less should be, and is really good at doing that sort of thing, they should be doing that, because it's just a distraction for me. The other one that I want to look at is called the boredom zone. So things that we're proficient at, but we have no passion in. Okay, and we're totally bored with it. So we call it a boredom zone. Okay, can you see that? So when you have drawn that all out, then I want you to think about what things are you passionate about? What things are you proficient about? Okay, because there are going to be things that you really don't want to do, and you need to write that down. And there are things that you have to do that you should do and you should learn to do. But you obviously need to think about your hourly rate. So when you are thinking about hourly rate, you might be actually undercharging yourself. And that's why I wanted you to come to my pricing your services workshop, because I will be doing a calculator. And if you turn up live, we can look at what you want to earn, what your monthly take home income goal is. So if it is 4,000 a month, okay, what will your hourly rate be? So we'll work that all out in the workshop. So make sure that you sign up. But what I want you to think about now is that you need to schedule your time. Schedule the time off on your calendar. Get a Google Calendar. Think about when you're going to have time off. Time to just do nothing. Time to just chill out. Okay. Time to do your hobbies and the things that you love. Okay. I love painting. When are you going to do that time? Schedule that time. And then have a think about those hobbies, those friends, those people that you want to hang out with. Schedule those appointments as well. Okay. A calendar is really important. And what I want to say to you is that there are 3 things that you should be doing every day. You should be every day looking at your vision, looking at what you want for your business, what you want for your team, things for the future. And so spending that time to do some vision planning and being able to share that with your team. If you don't have a team, that's okay, but you still need to have that vision in place, because you need to think about what products, what services, what marketing you're going to do, and what the financial gains are from doing those things. That's, again, it brings it back to money. That's why I want you to come on this pricing your services workshop. The other thing that you should be doing is creating content. And, you know, people don't know about you if you don't create it. You've got to create it. It's got to be your content. I'm doing content now here so you can get to know me. And then you need to get out there and post that content, become more visible. This content's not perfect. I know it isn't, but the whole point of it is to get it out there to you and to share it and to motivate you to share your skills, your knowledge, your experience, your expertise, because you do have it. And on the pricing your services workshop, I will not only be going through those hourly rate, but like thinking about, well, if you were doing packages, what would you charge for that? What would that be? What would it look like? And if you were running a course, how could you work out the cost of your course? You know, you might be thinking about, you know, if you were going to create a course live, maybe you would have extra costs involved, like hiring a room and doing handouts or something like that. So you need to think about all those time factors, and that's why I created this calculator. So if you want to have a go at trying that out, make sure you come on live on Friday the 12th of August, and I will be leaving the link in the description to register, and I look forward to seeing you. So that's it for me today, and I look forward to seeing you in another